Hi, I'm Mike McGrath from Rebasoft, and I'm here to demonstrate to you the Auditor solution that we deliver today to many of our customers. Our agenda here is to cover off the basis of Auditor and to give an oversight in some of the management reports that are capable from the tool set. Essentially what we're aiming to do is bring together, like nothing ever has been done before. It's been very fractured and very silo based. But those users and devices that you have out there, the infrastructure that you've built and paid for, and the applications that you're trying to deliver to both your users, your customers, and your partners. We've got to try and glue those together and try and present some form of understanding as to what is actually going on across your network. Many things are happening out there at the moment. You can take the marketing initiatives of bring your own device, where we've got new devices coming onto our network like never before, with the least amount of control before. We also have the cloud, which means we've traffic leaving our network, accessing another area to try and get access to applications. So never before have we had the breakdown of the boundaries and the need to be able to understand who's doing what from where and with what. And it's with that that we build our solution around Auditor. What we do that's also very unique in bringing this data together is that we've used a software-only solution. The idea here is that we know the network infrastructure and the devices and the technologies that are out there, and we know the data sets that they have, rather than implementing another box on the network to be able to see a small narrow view of the traffic that may go through it. Here's an example of some of the reports, and we'll just whiz through these pretty quickly just to give you kind of an oversight, but any combination of reports are capable from the system. This is an overview of users attaching to the network over time. Again, a very unique view that people don't tend to see in infrastructure reports. Who are the users, where are they, and what are they connecting to? Here's a view of from a device connectivity, a breakdown by the vendors. We also have a very specific one here, which is looking at particular releases of operating system as derived by a particular antivirus system, EPO in this case. Here we're moving into the traffic level, and again this is by location, by country, where we've seen our traffic to and from. This is traffic by a particular user, right down to the actual URLs that they're actually hitting on the internet. This is a particular interest to people that are paying a lot of maintenance money on capacity and switch infrastructure that may not be in use. Also what we have here is traffic by voice over IP call, including the actual quality of the call as derived by the phones themselves. Quite unique again in a form factor not seen before, but also a very keen focus on keeping the calls associated with the natural infrastructure that's passing those calls. Here's a little picture of a network. What we can do is we can use it to actually give us access into the data sets. I'm going to select here. I'm going to get a view to allow me to select a particular user. I'm going to type in Lee. I just want to show you the kind of run through that we have. We pick out Lee Moores here. So we see Lee from the point of view his connectivity point. We see where he's last seen. We see his address. We see the device and the interface. Still a bit complex, but at least it gives us some information of where and what Lee is at. We can, if we want, click through, view some more details about his connectivity, about the device that he's using, and then click through again to actually see what he's doing out through the proxy. So this kind of gives you an idea of the capability of the tool set and the type of information and detail that's available to us. So essentially we have a very simple and easy tool both to commission, install, and to use. We believe it to be very effective in that it's really relating the type of things that are required to be correlated together. The device, who's using the device, and the applications being accessed through that device. And obviously, our point would be that we see it more and more necessary to be in a position to provide this type of information. Thank you for listening.